How's it wagging, guys? Welcome back to another episode of How to Arts. And I believe we're ready to start the ink phase of this, so why don't we just dig into that? I'm going to select the ink tool. Now there's different ways you can you can ink. A lot of people use vector lines. Most people were using vector lines when I started. Of course, I never really took to vector lines. They were always too hard for me, and they were just time consuming as hell. So I just came up with polylining, which is where you just press shift and then click or tap or whatever. We're going to start with his face. Ink selected. See if my tablet's going to cooperate. No, well, no, crap, no. Damn it. Really? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, really? Okay, seems to be gotten over its little hiccup there. And basically, you're just going to trace. Ow. My headphone cord fell. No, wrong button. Okay. I'm using a program button on my tablet for shift. But basically, you're just going to trace over, and that's like over your sketch. Yeah. And we're just going to be doing the simple line art, which is basically, it's just these lines, and they're not edited or thickened or anything, because this is just a simple example pic. I'll go into something more detailed and expansive later. Like you could choose the size. I haven't made any brushes for this version of GIMP because it's on my brother's computer right now. So all I've got is the normal presets. But yeah, once I get my computer back up and all set up and whatnot, and my tablet is properly working, I'll make some brushes, maybe make some videos on that, and I'll make some videos on how to make a video on how to make some really awesome line art. And basically that means like you start with like a thick round brush or a thick textured brush or whatever, and you go back and like thin it. You taper the ends with the eraser, and you thin it with the eraser, or use the smudge tool on it or whatever. And you can make a really nice picture out of just the ink alone. And this can actually be pretty quick of a phase in a picture. But I'm not going to let y'all sit through that. Okay, for the most part I've got it inked. And like I said, I'm not doing anything special, it's just the ink tool / calligraphy, whatever, and polylining, holding shift while stretching the line out and tapping. Now I don't know why these got squiggled, but it's not important. This is just a simple example. And again, my tablet is not functioning at 100% because it was improperly installed, and it's too much of a hassle to really deal with. I did not polyline the. Okay, so when it's far away, Okay, so I guess that's what caused it. When I'm zoomed out, it ends up like that, but it doesn't. It shouldn't look like that when once it's done. Actually, it shouldn't look like that once it's zoomed out. We'll know when I turn the sketch layer off. But anyway, like I said, it's just it's this is a simple way to ink, and you can edit the line art in any way you want. I'm not gonna line these because those are color patterns I sketched in there. It's just what red, like chalk tinted red and blue colors. So I'll probably fill with blue and stripe with red. And this will probably be a short video. Not sure if I want to add the color phase to this yet, because that requires. Because I did want to talk a little bit more about the inking process. Because you know, you can, like I said, you can have a picture that's nothing but ink. It's like you can have like shadows, like this is. I'm just doing it quick, and you like shadows like that or whatever. But like I said, I'll actually do that in a later episode. And there you go. Simple line art that's ready to be colored. Another reason why I didn't want to add the color phase to this is because, well, I'll just put some shadow here and here then, I guess. But still, it's a process that I want to explain on its own. And like I said, this is a simple example, so I'm not wanting to go too much into detail. But that's how you ink simply. And later on, I will be doing like making episodes in this series for like tips and tricks on how to make various things, including the line art look better and whatnot. Especially if it's a requested video. But yeah, that's how you ink. And the next video will be how to color. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more to keep up with the series, and drop me a comment on anything in particular you'd like to see in this series or another one of my series, like a let's play that you want to see, or a how-to that you want to see, whatever, or if you just want to say hi. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Again, I'm not a master, but I'm just making videos of what I know and what I like to do, and I just hope you all enjoyed it. Anyway, again, the color video is next, and I will see you in the next video.